Hi guys, happy Monday. This week I thought we could focus on some Mexican art and crafts. Tomorrow, Tuesday, May 5th, is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is a Mexican holiday that is celebrated every year, and it is used to commemorate the Mexican Army's victory over the French Empire. So every year it's celebrated. They have parades and food and all sorts of celebrations. So I thought it would be a good week to learn about some Mexican culture and some of the art that they do over there. So today's lesson is going to be something called Papel Picado. It's just where they take pieces of, they use tissue paper. You can use tissue paper if you want, and they fold it up just like if you were making a snowflake, and they cut different designs out of it. So it's a Mexican art form where they use tissue paper and cut really intricate designs out of it and then hang them all together like a banner. So we are going to work on one of those today. So what you are going to need is scissors so you can cut your paper. If you want to draw your designs first, you can use something to draw with, pencil, marker, whatever you want. And then, like I said, if you have tissue paper, you are certainly welcome to use tissue paper. I don't have any colored tissue paper at home, so you can use colored paper. This is colored printer paper. Construction paper would work. Or you can just use white paper, and you can add color to it either before or afterwards. Either one of those will work. So this is an example of one of mine that's finished, so you can see what I am talking about. So it's just paper that you fold up, just like if you were making a snowflake, and then you cut different shapes out of it all around the edges, and when you open it up it looks like this. And then they take these and tape them all together to make a really long banner. I will put some pictures up on the Facebook page too, so you can see other examples of how they use them. So this is what we're going to work on. So your first step is to take your paper and you're going to fold it in half once, like that, and then fold it in half again this way, so you have a rectangle. You can really fold it in half as many times as you want. So you could go in half again, but keep in mind the more times you fold it, the thicker the paper is going to be and the harder it will be to cut. So just keep that in mind. So you can either leave it like this, or you can fold it in half again. Whatever you want to do. You want to press the edges really good. I'm not going to go any smaller than that because that would be really hard to cut with scissors. So I'm going to leave it like this. Now if you want to plan it out, you can certainly draw shapes and then cut them out. I usually just go for it. And it's similar to if you were making a snowflake, which we have done these in art class before. You cut on the edges, cut shapes out. Make sure that you're not cutting this folded edge right here where it's folded. Make sure you don't cut that completely off, or else you will have pieces instead of one whole piece of cut paper. So I'm just gonna start, I think, on this edge that's open. I am going to do a curved line or some rainbow shapes like that to give mine a little bit of a curve. And then I think I'm going to do on this side, do some triangles. So this is a good way to practice your basic shapes. Triangles, circles, squares. Come up with your own fun shape to do. So that's edge I did that way. I think on this side I will try and do a heart. I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the fun of it. If you have extra paper, you can do a lot of these. So I did a heart out of it. This side I think I'm just gonna do some more triangles and some more half circles. Now if you have access to the internet, if you Google this, you can Google Mexican cut paper. You'll see lots of different examples, and a lot of them can get pretty detailed. They're pretty amazing to look at, actually. And I read that they usually, originally when they first started doing these, they stacked the paper on top of each other and used a chisel to cut it out, which I thought was interesting. Okay, so I did stuff all the way around the edges. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. This is the fun part. This is like the big reveal. That looks kind of cool. So that was the heart shape. It actually turned into like a butterfly shape, but that's okay. That looks awesome. So that's all it is. It's very simple. And then if you do more than one, you could hang them right next to each other like this and make like a banner of all your cut papers. So like I said, I will post some examples in the Facebook page as well. We are going to be doing a virtual art show this year, so any that you do, post pictures in the comments, because I can use those in the virtual art show and then everybody can see what you've been working on and how creative you guys have been. So if you do this, post some pictures. You are welcome to do more than one. They're lots of fun, just like the snowflakes. They're kind of addicting once you start. So enjoy, have fun, and I will see you guys tomorrow.